I'm Lori, and I'm going to inform you on the long-term effects of children in foster care. Every child deserves a permanent home. Ringleson, Toller, Tolsta, and Smith did a survey for the last 50 years. That simple fact that guided the children welfare system. The problem, how exactly to measure the progress of the system over the years. Numerous studies have been done and continue to be done, but the differences in every situation and child, every foster household, make it nearly impossible. The effort to provide permanency for the children put into foster care has been one thing that can help these children have a sense of belonging. The child welfare system has always been an interest to me, mostly on how the welfare system works and how they care or not care for the children in need. How it decides who and how people are eligible for help. This all basically came about when I was watching a TV show, I don't know if you watch it, called The Fosters. What it is, it's a show about children who were taken in by a foster family and were taken care of and loved. But the kids still had an uncertainty of belonging. If they're going to be safe, if they're going to stay there, where they're going to be, and all the normal things that kids get scared about. Who's going to take care of them if they're going to be loved? If they're going to be treated well, if they're going to fit in, and how long they will stay. The foster system is important to me because of the long-term effects it has on children through the years and into adulthood. How they cope with society, school, jobs, and life. According to the AFCARS report, which is the Adoption and Foster Care and Analysis and Reporting System, as of September of 2013, there were 402,378 children in the system from infant to 18 years old. That's all of the United States. And they all want to be safe, loving, and encouraging. Want a safe, loving, and encouraging home to grow up in. While looking at the foster care and welfare system, I came across long-term effects of child care system, foster care. One of the articles I read made me want to learn more about the effects. I looked up sites from the government, child welfare agencies, and even a personal story of a young girl that was in the system. There were so many articles and studies to choose from, it was really hard to narrow it down as to what articles and studies I thought would be best for my speech. Many children in foster care have been neglected, abused, or have had some emotional trauma in their lives. They get removed from their home and put into a strange home or institution. Some of these children get moved from foster family to foster family, home to home, and lose their sense of stability and their sense of safety. The statistics from the AFCARS reports show that half of the children reported in foster care for maltreatment are 52% were male, 48% female. Nearly half of the children reported in the foster care were 42 were male. Nearly half, 42%, were white, 22 were Hispanic, 24 were black, and 12% were other. You're Indian, you're things like that. Of these children, 5.8% were 1 year or younger, 33.5% were 1 to 5 years, 41.5% were 6 to 11 years, and 19.2% were 12 years or older. Children in foster care get uprooted 1 to 19 times per child, and almost all in at least a 36-month period. An article I read, The Foster Care System and Its Victims, Part 3, mentions the repercussions of maltreatment and moving around leads to increased problems lasting into adulthood. Some of these being impaired brain development, affecting the child's language skills and learning ability. Social difficulty, borderline personality disorders, alcohol and drug abuse, sexual promiscuity, low self-esteem, trust issues, attachment disorder, and depression being one of the most diagnosed disorders. The number of homeless youth is rising among the mental illness. Reports show about 50% of the former foster care children will end up homeless in the year and a half after they have been emancipated, which is when they turn 18. In theory, it would be better for those youth to be transitioned from foster care into an adult living facility, where they can properly prepare for life and all other responsibilities that come with it. The long-term effects of foster children are very scary, and so many children in the foster care system. There needs to be a better standards to put in place to make sure children are well taken care of and are matched with a family or institution that best fits the child's personality traits and needs. The foster family or home should be a place where the child can grow, be well adjusted, feel loved, and have some stability and feel that they are safe. Thank you.